Hello guys, welcome back to Full Stack Web Development Series. So in the last video we learned how the web works. So today we are starting real web development. Before we write any code, we must understand what is web development, what language are used, VS Code setup, browser developer tools, folder structure, command line, file system. These are the foundation tools of every developer. So let's start. So introduction to web development. Web development means creating a website and a web application. Example, Facebook, YouTube, Amazon, Jumia. All these are built using web technologies. There are three main parts of web development. Number one is the front end. Front end is what user sees: button, images, form, text, layout. Then front end languages are HTML, CSS, and then JavaScript. Okay, so back end works behind the scene. So is like example, serving user data, login authentication, database communication. Then back end languages are Node.js, Python, PHP, Java, and etc. So in our back end, we are going to be making use of Node.js and then JavaScript. Because we are using JavaScript in our front end, we are going to use Node.js. Alright, so database. This is the third part. Database stores information. Example, user account, messages, product, orders. So example are MySQL, MongoDB, and the Postgres SQL. So we are going to be making use of MongoDB in our full stack series. So front end, what you see; back end, what work behind; database, where data is stored. This is a simple form of what web development is. So languages of web development: script. Scripts are just like JavaScript, those language that is used for both front end and then back end. So but now let's break this down. Let's talk about the main language. We have HTML. HTML is the structure of a website. It creates heading, paragraph, button, images. You understand? So CSS makes your website beautiful. It controls colors, font, spacing, layout. Alright, so JavaScript makes your website interactive. Like example, like click button, show pop-up, submit form, real-time updates. Alright, so HTML is the structure, CSS is for design, JavaScript is for function. Alright, so then the third part now is our Visual Studio Code, VS Code. Alright, so Visual Studio Code is the software tools that we use in writing our code. So let's install Visual Studio Code. That is our main coding. So we use VS Code. VS Code, what it means is Visual Studio Code. When you hear VS Code, is a Visual Studio Code. So we are going to download this software. We're going to be making use of this software for our projects and our learning process. So you are going to install the extension. I already have it in my phone. So when you come here, you download from Windows, download. So it's going to download directly. So Windows, direct download from link. So first of all, we're going to download the extension. After this extension is downloaded, you see the extension is installed. I already have this VS Code in my phone. So after the download, then you install. So you're going to do the installation by yourself. So if you find it difficult for the installation, comment on the comment, write on the comment section. So I will direct you on how to install it. Alright, so after the installation, you're going to open, this is the Visual Studio Code, then you open the VS Code. Alright, once you open this VS Code here, so you're going to click on this part. This is extension. Click on the extension part, then you're going to install live server. So you're going to install this live server extension. So live server helps you to save and then update your code. After that, you're going to install Prettier. You're also going to install Prettier. So let's install this one for the Prettier. So after that, we're also going to install, let's just install everything, but we're not using this for now. ES7, this is a React tools. ES7, React, GraphQL, React Native snippets. So we're going to install this as well. Alright, so we have installed the necessary extension. So after that, we are going to create our first project folder. So you create a folder. This is how you create your project in HTML in web development. So you're going to create your folder this way. Click here, open folder. You say my first project. All right, so we're going to open this in our going to open this. So now go to your file, open folder. Okay, we created it in desktop. So my first project, that's